I was just about to cut the grass and I found that little fella. Little mouse sitting there in the grass. I was just about to cut it. Lucky I saw him. I think he's alive. His eyes are open. Pretty sure he is alive. Let's see if we can move him. Oh no. Oh no, he's dead actually. Yep. He's definitely dead. I wonder how he got like that. Oh well. I thought he was going to be alive. Well, his eyes are open. Little mouse. But he's dead. He must have just sat there. Perhaps he froze to death overnight. I don't know. Oh well. Anybody know what sort of a mouse he is? Just from looking at him like that. Is he just an ordinary mouse? I don't know a whole lot about different types and breeds of rodents. But he's definitely a small little one. I'm assuming he is a mouse. Pretty sure he is a mouse. Oh, there you go. Anybody knows what breed of mouse that is? Let me know. It's always interesting. Shame he's dead. I'll put him in a little cage or something and helped him along if he weren't dead. But his eyes, perhaps he's not completely dead. Don't know. He's not breathing though, is he? No, his little fur's not going up and down. Oh well. Alright, that's enough looking at dead mice. Got two projects we could do this evening. Which one do you want to do? One of them's this old mower. I think it's got a stuck valve. The other one's this 2-stroke generator which has been stuck under the bench now for about 3 or 4 years. Which one do you want to do? The generator. Good, that's the one I was thinking as well. I think that'll be a lot easier to do. Right, let's get it out then and have a look, see what we need to be doing. Alright. You have to bear with me. I ain't got a clue what I'm filming because the screen is broken on this camera. I think somewhere around there, isn't it? It can't be far off. So, instruction manual. I think the last time I tried to have a look at this, I bought this brand new, this generator. Brand spanking new. There we go. I think that's better. I can't see what I'm filming. It's all upside down and I need to get this camera fixed, but it's just expensive. Anyway, the last time I bought this brand new, used it once when I went camping. Then it sat, and then when I tried to start it, it had a surge. And the last time I tried to get it going, I got it to start, got it to run on choke, it runs under load, it won't tick over very well. It surges up and down, which I think is almost certainly 100% a bit of a blockage in the low speed jet. So yeah, let's get a few bits and get to it. Alright, so I've got some brake cleaner, I've got a towel out. Oh, that's a used one. Got myself a glove. Only one glove. Got two now. Let's put these on, and I don't think no, I've lost the screws for the little cover. That's supposed to be the air filter, covered in oil and petrol. So we need a socket set. Would be nice to have this going. Right, little, what do we want? What is that? A 10 mil. This should enable us to be able to get this cover off, I think. If I remember. Oh no, is that the cover there? Oh, I think I've got to get this off anyway. It's been a long time. The last time I got it going, I did make a video of it. I can't remember exactly. Well, that only does that, but anyway. I can't remember it exactly when it was. It was more than 2 years ago. It's got to be 3 or more years ago. But, so now we've got to undo that one. Can't remember if I got to take the tank off or not. Might have to. I'm not even going to bother trying to start it, as you probably guessed. Might have to loosen the tank so that I can see where I'm at. Surprised you lot didn't want to do that mower, to be honest. I thought you'd choose the lawnmower. But the generator prevailed, obviously. That mower, I did do a video on it a while back, but I don't think I posted it. I'm 99% sure, because all the footage was on the camera. And I formatted the SD card, and just after I formatted it, it like clicked in my head, and I was like, oh, all that footage from that mower, because I tried to get it going and all sorts. It was a good, probably half-hour long video, and I thought, oh no, all that footage was on there. Alright. Black one at the top, grey one at the bottom. Black one at the top, grey one at the bottom. Can you remember that for me? Don't know what that's for. But it's only held on by a screw, so we can get rid of that. It's only held on by one screw. Not important. Oh, the plugs come out of it anyway. Right. So that must be some sort of voltage regulator or something. Something that I don't particularly care about at the moment. So let's unplug that. And then we're just left with an earth. That can go up there. And then we've got our carb down here. So remember, black one at the top, grey one at the bottom. It won't matter if I put it on the wrong way. It just means that the on and off switch will be round the wrong way, that's all. On will be off and off will be on. Right, so that goes on there. Bloody hell. That's full of oil in there, that is. Full of oil. 2-stroke. That's going to smoke when we get that going. Love it. Right, I might have to take these out. Or at least if I can get one of them loose, it'll help. Little studs, because I can't get the carb, I can't get the linkage off the carb unless I take these out. So if I get one out, that's it. Now linkage is off. Don't know whether you saw. There we go. Got ourselves a little carb. So now put that down there. Have a bit of a zoomage. Right. What have we got? Hopefully that gasket's all right. What is that? That's 10 as well. So let's take that off. I think I took the bowl and everything off before, but what I didn't do, I didn't clean the jets. I can't remember the reason why. Maybe I didn't have any air, maybe I didn't have any carb cleaner. I can't remember. But we've got a bowl. We've got a float. Is it working? The float is working, can you hear that? So that means the float's working fine. There's the choke, in case you didn't know how that works. Lovely bit of choke. Throttle. Oh, bloody hell, sorry. You got to remember, I can't see where I'm filming. I can get a faint outline of where I'm filming. It's upside down and it's faint. so I kind of know what I'm looking at, and what you're looking at, I should say, but not properly. Anyway, so let's have a look. Let's get a jet out. Got this screwdriver here. Should better let's get these out. What's this one here? That's not big enough. We'll go for this one. Nope, that's not big enough. Let's just take them all out. Let's just take everything out and blow through everything. That one looks like it's got a little bit of a blockage. Just blew through it. Bit of brake cleaner. The expensive one, unfortunately, but it's all they had. That goes straight through there, so that one's alright now. Just put a bit in there, just for good measure. Right, let's get a bigger screwdriver. Hopefully this won't fit. I might have to take that out though. Or screw it in, I'll screw it in. I'll screw that one in. You'll have to shout. If I keep filming like you can't see, just shout at me and I'll remember and I'll get it back. I'll put it back in view. Can't blow through that one either way, but that one's got a little ball in it anyway. Put a little bit of can blow through that one now. That one's alright. Can blow through that one completely, and you can see the little holes. They're completely clear now on that one. Let's put a little bit of carb cleaner down the hole. Brake cleaner, I should say. Should have carb cleaner, really. Oh, the little pin's falling out the float. Bloody hell, we don't want that falling out. We don't want to be losing that. There we go. Good. Good, good. Alright, let's put these back while we got them out. Otherwise we might lose them. So that one's now, that's completely clear. Put that one back in. A little hole on either side, but now they're both completely clean. So that one nice and tight. I'll take that one out in a second. Let's put this other one back in. Where's it gone? Where did it come from? I've forgotten where it come out of now. Where did that one? Oh, come out of there, didn't it? Of course it did. Lovely. Turn it a little bit tight just to make sure I'm going to come loose. Now this one, where it was there, wasn't it? 1, 1/2, 2. Right, so it was 2 turns. Got to remember, 2 turns out. 2 turns out. Must remember, 2 turns out. Oh, not that I think there's going to be much blocking that one. Something's been hitting that in the past, and it wasn't me, and this was brand new. Can you see that? Something's been hitting on there. And it wasn't me. Either that or it's some sort of imperfection on the casting when this was made. But all around there. Strange! Anyway. Bit of brake cleaner in there. This is just a needle. This isn't an actual jet. Oops, dropped it now. This is just a needle, so it's not an actual jet as such. All the jetting goes on down in there, but that's definitely 100% clear. I can blow straight down that, so that can go back in there. And that's got to be 2 turns out. Although that might need to be adjusted, it might be a bit lean. We can always adjust that. One, 2. Should we go for 3? 3. There you go. We're reaching it up a little bit. We'll do something with it. Whatever we do, it might help. Right, let's turn that one back out before I forget all about it. What is that one anyway? Oh, it's a throttle stop. We want full throttle, don't we? There we go. Right, won't go no more than that anyway. Oh, that's the throttle close. That's for the tick over. So without that, it won't tick over. So better bring that up a little bit. We can always adjust that later on, can't we? Right. Let's have a look in the bottom of this bowl. There's a bit of a drain there. There's not a lot in the bottom of that, look. That's not as bad as some of you may think. Some of you are probably thinking, oh no, it's going to be dreadful. But no. That's really good, isn't it? Bottom of that. Give that a good old wipe. There we go. That's good enough for me. Put that back on. What way do we want the drain to go? I'll say that way. So we put a bit of brake cleaner in there. Get rid of some of that oil. Look. Sitting in there all that way. You can't see it now, can you? Right. Let's put a bolt in the bottom of the bowl. Righto, you lot. So let's that goes that way around, doesn't it? That goes on there. That has to be tilted. For that, get rid of that bit of fluff. For that to go in there, like that. And then we can get our other stud. It's a short end, what goes in the block. Goes through there like that. That's tight enough. We can't do that up yet until we button up the rest of the case. So that's on there. That doesn't need to be connected yet. We can connect the fuel like that. Then that goes like that. You can't see the connections, can you? Do you want me to make it so you can see? There you go. Should be able to see the connections now. So we've got these ones. They go on the back of this on and off switch. I'll do them after. Got this one. Hello. Hello, little minion. What's the matter, little minion? Little minion's come to see me. Oh, he's run off now. Little minion run off. Let's do this one up. That one goes on there. Like that. This is the one that I unscrewed because I didn't want to unplug it, but it ended up, blue one goes on the right. It ended up coming off anyway, so I'll put that back on. Screwdriver. Screw that in here. This is a SIP, so it's probably made in China anyway, so I want to expect the best from it. That goes on there. Grey on the bottom of that one. Black on the top for that one. Blue. The choke can go through the hole now. I don't have to worry about that. Blue on the right. Black on the left. Those in that hole. Can come around. Lovely. There we go. Right, let's get you back. Right. Goes in there. Whatever I've done with the ratchet. There'll be the ratchet. What do we reckon? Do we reckon this is going to start? I could have started it without putting it back together, but I'm confident. I'm confident that this is going to have it. I'm not just confident, I'm very confident that this is going to be the one. This is going to fire straight up and it's going to run lovely. Ratchet's broken because I lent it to someone. Never lend anything out to anybody. Not even anyone. Not anyone. Because it'll always get broken. Always. Always, always. We've got any petrol in here? Little measuring thing there. Got any petrol in there? No. No petrol, so I have to go and get some petrol. I might bolt this tank back down actually when I'm at it. When I bolt the tank down, I'll get some petrol. I've got some, I don't know what the state of this petrol is. I found it down the back of the bench. Whether it's two-stroke, whether it's neat. Oh, smells like two-stroke. Smells like rotten eggs. But it might be enough. Mix it up a little bit. Does it look like two-stroke? Oh yeah, nice and blue. It's going to be rich. That'll be enough to get it going. That'll be enough to get it going. Where's the on and off switch? I'm sure there's a petrol on and off around here somewhere. I'll find that in a minute. Right, here we go. Petrol's on. There's no sign of it leaking at the moment. Switch is on. Is that choke on or off? That's the choke on. See what happens. So we cheat a little bit. Bit of noise, bit of noise, bit of noise. That's what it used to do. I think we need to richen that, richen it up a little bit. But the screw to do that, I don't think we can get to it.
Cigar.
Might better get to it through there. Oh. Is it a little bit smoky? Is it a little bit smoky?
Yeah.
Right, I've richened it up. See what it's like. Bit of noise. Still not quite enough, is it? Richen it a little bit more.
Oh.
Here we go, bit of noise. Still can't quite keep itself, can it? That's more like it. Now it's too rich. Now it's definitely too rich. Because when you put the air filter over it, as if the air filter would be on. So I'll have it about there. Wait, what are you doing? You can't use a fly squat on the camera. No. No. Let's put the thing is I haven't got the bolts. I haven't got any bolts to put the cover on. I can put the air filter in here, that way round, and I can slot it on, so it might create enough resistance to make it run properly. Oh, it goes that way. I just need to get the bolts. I don't know where they've gone. I've lost them a long time ago. And that goes on there like that. Just need something to hold them on. Right, get off there. So I'll bring it outside because it's a bit smoky. I've got a drawer for it, so let's get it going and stick a load on it and see what it does. That didn't stay very long, did it? I wanted it to warm up a little bit. Got enough power. Right, let me go get a screwdriver. If we can adjust this mixture a little bit, and then the light. See if we can adjust this mixture a little bit and get it to run a bit better. I think that petrol is very, very rich. Can't get it, can it? I need this air filter to stay on really. With particularly two-strokes, you need the resistance. It'll affect how it runs. Definitely working. That was 1,000 watts we were putting through it just then. And its peak power is supposed to be 900. Its peak power is supposed to be 900. So this is a 60 watt light. So 60 watts should be a bit more manageable for it. Leave it alone. Bulb just went. I looked in my jar of nuts and bolts and I found one bolt which fits in there and holds the air filter cover on, so at least that won't keep falling off now. That's alright, good. Right, I moved it round a bit because I heard one of the neighbours moaning about the smoke, so I've moved it round here. The smoke should go in the other direction now. So let's start it up, see if it'll start without the choke. I haven't got a load for it now. I've only got that 60 watt, I haven't got any more bulbs for that. The other thing's too much. 1,000 watts, a bit too much for it I think. So here we go. Seems to be pretty stable to me. Especially now that's on there like that, that's being held. What are you doing? I'd say that's pretty stable now. Lovely job. Since when do you think it's a good idea to stab screwdrivers into the grass, eh? Oh yes, lovely. What it really needs is it needs some neater petrol. This has got too much oil in it, this petrol, that's why it's a bit smoky now. But I think it runs pretty well now. Got one little bolt. I need to get another bolt really to put in there, but I found one. At least it holds it together. I wonder if that's a date code on it. 12/07/2007. Don't know. But 750 watt. 0.75 kilowatts, 750 watt. I'm pretty sure it said the peak was 950 somewhere, but I was putting 1000 watts through it with that heat gun, and it was a bit too much for it. Pretty sure I read somewhere that the peak was at 950, but maybe not. Anyway, that's what it is. And there we go. Quite happy with that. That seems to run quite well now, doesn't it? With no choke as well. I think all it needed was the jets being blown out with a bit of carb cleaner, well, brake cleaner, and then a bit of a tune-up. I think that's what it needed. But at least it doesn't surge anymore on tick over, and you put a load on it, it seems to be reasonably alright. Let's give it one more start up in here. I don't want to keep running it outside because the old neighbours moan about the smoke, and until I get some neater petrol for it. It says on here 50 to 1. Well, that petrol that I put in there was probably, I don't know, 20 to 1. It was a lot richer than that because I'm running it in the strimmer where I run it flat out, you know. Not flat out, you know what I mean. Let's see. Put it down there so I can get one foot on it and give it a pull. Oh, just when I said it was running well. Do we stick 1000 watts on it again? Get 1000 watts. See what it does. I don't reckon it'll be able to cope with it. Setting 2 is 2000, setting 1 is 1000. A lot of strain on it, isn't it? Running well though, apart from that, but that's more than it's rated for, so you can't blame it really, can you? I reckon that's running well now. I think the reason it didn't start very well is because there was no choke and it had gone cold. Because I'd turned it off for a little while. But that's 1000 watts, which is quite a bit more than what it's actually rated for. So you can't blame it for not being able to cope with it, can you? I haven't got anything that's less than 1000. You know, well, I've got things that are less than 1000, but there won't be any match for it. Do you know what I mean? What I really need is something that's 500 watts, 600 watts to give it a good load. That's not overloading it. Really, that's what I need. But I haven't got that, so it's on. Now it's warmed up a bit. Let's see if it'll start straight up again. Lovely. Can't moan at that. Bit of rattling coming from somewhere. That, my friends, is a Medusa T951 two-stroke generator. As I said, I bought it brand new about 10 years ago. Literally 10 years ago, actually. And when we went camping, and we decided we wanted electric, and we didn't have an electric pitch, so I bought a two-stroke generator. And I ran it when we went camping, and I didn't use it again. And it's literally probably got about 8 hours on it, and it's sat around in various different sheds ever since. And but now it runs well. And I've also got the 12 volt DC socket for it as well. I think that's it. That's a 12-volt socket. You can charge a battery from it. Charge up a car battery from there. So that's handy. If you want to see more videos like that, or if you want to see that lawnmower being repaired, or another generator which I've got to bring back, if you want to see any of them being repaired, think about subscribing. And if you want, you can always send me a super thanks. That helps me support the channel and a lot of the other projects I've got on the go, like the Talbot Express restoration, or the CB radio reviews and things, bits and bobs, various things with CB radios. If you want to do that, then you can help me. Thanks very much. I'll catch you on the next one, and enjoy your generators. Lovely job.